Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody to the emergency meeting July 17th. Let the record reflect we have a quorum. All commissioners are here. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Next is please stand and join me in the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Father, in Texas, pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Lord, we thank you this morning for another day. We thank you for many blessings, Lord. We ask that you keep your hand upon us while we go through this devastation and emergency that we're in. We ask that you bless the county, bless our state, bless our country, God. We'll give you the praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Item number one, consideration of special possible vote. Discuss emergency repairs on the Jacinto County Jail, which is called Hurricane Burke. Anything else to do with coping with that situation? As we all know, Hurricane Burrow, Tropical Storm Burrow, whatever you want to call it, came through here. I thought we were going to get a big soaking rain from the Tropical Storm, which was very much needed. Well, this thing went wild, as we all know, broke the thing and put us down. Damaged the roof of the jail. We got to fix it. The secretary was sitting there on Friday, blowing in. Sitting at the courthouse, and she could see that she heard this plop, 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 plop. South end, this end, and it was not fastened to that concrete wall. It was just sitting there flopping. Water just blowing in and all that good stuff. He climbed up there on top of it. There's no tin. I thought there'd be half the tin gone. There's no tin missing. There's lots of, when it tweaks it and stuff, it creates all kinds of holes. So we got to fix the roof. One part of the jail is the oldest section. That's the 20-man section. Coffee in there built back in the early 80s, late 70s. It has a concrete roof on it, as y'all all know. I think it's around 05. Well, actually, in 98, they started the first jail at some point had 50, 60 men in it. Only certified for 20, so I filled in a year at 90. Anyway, we go to the jail commission, we come up with this plan, we built for 54. We added on 54. That portion where we added on, the first added on, concrete roof's still there, metal roof's on top, but whenever that metal roof nails, it's got a lot of things poking up through it. There's a ridge cap up at the top, there's closures, there's lots of blocks, and that may be for ventilation. I'm guessing a lot of rain blew up through there, leaking screws after 25, 30 years, whatever it was. Anyway, all that water runs on that concrete. I'm repeating a whole lot of what DP is telling me about half the worth of water. Because it's all dumped out right there with all the electronics, the control panel, the picket. The chief showed me videos during the storm, and the sheriff, it's like Niagara Falls on a small scale. This water just So that's why I think so much water ends up in one spot there, because the concrete roof is on like a big old funnel. And the back end, back there, obviously, a lot of work got in there too. It's down and raised up more water. We're not a single sheet of tin missing, but there's a lot of repairs and stuff. We've had some people. DP's been up there, insurance. I went up there, it was the day before yesterday, I guess. Insurance was up, Jack was there. A lot of people's been up there. I know them. I thought there was going to be some people there proposals. I don't know. It's hard to just work something like that big this quick. All I know is if all that water comes down and shorts out the panel, it could either make all the doors open or it could make it where you couldn't get in there if they, have problems. So the sheriff determined that needs to be moved. So I got there the day before yesterday. The jail was empty. Went and looked at everything there. We just had to go to Polk County, I think, Brazos County, Houston County,
Polk County, Walker.
Oh, yeah, I know Polk and Walker. There's some in Walker down there. So, yesterday, the day before yesterday, we had a conversation that we called the jail commission. Sound like, I'm glad we didn't make the tell you good. The sheriff was proactive and sent them on. I guess when you're repairing it, what we like to do, we need to fix it as quick as we can, because 68 inmates or so, down to 75, and not all of them 75. I was very pleased to see the sheriff worked out a deal, at least in Polk County. Some of our hands are over there working in the Polk County jail because they didn't have enough staff to do it. And before I left there, I went and talked to the sheriff. Sheriff, just got one question. I'm not sure how we're even doing any of this. We don't have a contract with him to do it. But here's a contract. So we'll meet tomorrow. We'll go over. It says we're going to charge it out. We're renting the deal out. We get 75. They're renting it to us $25. So I first had a little walk around, well, why are we sending our people to work over there? But I didn't know those stories. And they ain't got the backyard over here. That's a deal. Polk County's doing us a solid. Renting that space for $25 a head. Going rate is 75. Anyway, while I was over there yesterday, I wanted to took me back to that's a huge jail, by the way. I bet those got loaded and new probably 300 people. I said, look, we got a list here, and everybody that's a misdemeanor prison, I'm giving them a PR. I have control over jurisdiction over misdemeanor cases. So we did that. There wasn't that many actually anyway. Some in other counties. Sheriff was all this stuff that had to be. I called the jail here. The lady said, well, I'm already working on doing PR bonds for all this. I said, well, we're right in the center. So I think they sent those. She said she was going to send them to all the other counties. They sign it, and then send it back. I can't do anything with them. I don't know if we want rapists and murderers. I'm not giving them PR bonds. Well, anyway, Sheriff, I guess whatever few misdemeanor spots, we got people over here in another county that's charging 75. shoot them over the Polk County. You already know that. That's been the thing to do right there. Anyway, that's kind of the situation that we're in. Yes, it ain't raining. It ain't raining right now. But we don't know when it's going to start raining. So we have to be a little bit cautious, I guess. Like I say, I thought there was going to be some contractors here that were asking more than I was. Not full-blown proposals, but just some ideas of the cost. I think some say, let's replace everything. Talking $200,000-300,000. I don't know. I'm not a contractor. Replace all the flashing, replace everything that goes through the roof, the vents, and I don't know what they all are. All kind of pipes from this big to this big, sticking through there, with boots around them, with sources of leaks. I don't know. Possibly that first section replaced. I was told that you're talking about somewhere around $50,000 there. The problem is it's $5,000 a day every day, so we can't stand still without that. We replaced the whole thing. My thought is we like to bring an engineer. We're going to study this. I ain't never said an engineer doing this. That's not $50,000 a month. We can't waste time. So I've got those numbers in my hand. Y'all talk to anybody else who hits out this? I didn't see that.
TAC is coming out tomorrow to meet with Capers and King. They're sending an engineer out to assess it. I've forwarded all of y'all.
It's a gable roof. It's a gable roof. I mean, when it was built, it was engineered. I'm just saying. It's been engineered 3 times. And I think it was the same engineer. Southwest Architect. The engineer was under his control.
We didn't do a good job on that either.
Talking about it. Oh, I think we pointed this out last time. We had other claims from the flood. I don't know if we talked about this in reference, but our insurance policy says about $5,000 a day. Yay! Except if it's damage is caused by a named storm, i.e. Earl, it goes up to $50. I keep getting the insurance. All this time we've been studying today.
What's yours?
They gonna do that. So who's got the video? Bradshaw? Kevin? Trev? Let's see. I'm not saying it didn't leave. I'm just saying trying to figure out where exactly it came from. Everything was in the old bar. The building's what? 20,000 square feet. It's got to be a spot. Look in. So we had, and it was only the 4-inch rotor, not the 30-inch we looked at.
The part we had the last one, the very last one before the barrel, 30 took the left side, did the same thing. I know it lifted the 10 off because I called Lonnie, got them to come out there and get
Lift the 10 off on the blue bar?
yeah, on the back part, same back part, and then lifted the barrel, took the right part.
She told me that on the end though.
Yeah, right here.
Not fast.
Correct. And it's
Still starting one time, and after the last about foot and a half, it was nowhere to screw the kid. And then just pushed no sense. That's why water back hits the floor. Way back in the day, they used to put them right up there close to dispatch.
That's right there where that bar is.
Right close to dispatch.
It hadn't flooded in, it hadn't gotten any rain.
So what did
Been making
first whole year? Why couldn't you put them right there like that?
dispatch.
Right close to you. I'm talking about in the dispatch group, but that,
Oh, that's all.
that's part of it, right?
All the way through.
I mean,
Yeah.
just take it.
We may be able to even book them in the septic.
That's what I thought.
But I don't know. But the dispatch, nobody's going back into the jail other than the working for whoever's going to fix this. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just talking about the cooking part of it.
Yeah, we could set up something, but it, I mean, it wouldn't be, air conditioned. We have to have a place.
I don't know, you probably ain't, I don't know if you're planning on any big time raids where you're gonna be arresting 30 people at a time. So normally it's one drunk at a time, that's where it all happened, many years ago.
My people have been about only if it's absolutely necessary. We went from 68 to 54 and we're already, over the last 2 days. Yes, we only have 3 now in Brazos County. We had 9 originally. And they're females, all females go there.
So we're on the majority.
You tell me there's no males? I looked at the list yesterday that showed some males.
Not at Brazos County, it's all females.
Well, there were some males there.
They belong to somebody else.
I can't name that, I could name names, but
No,
that's what the list that I saw yesterday.
no, there were no males at Brazos
Listen,
County.
that might have been 3 days ago's
So
list.
it's been every day.
The
There's only
only-
been females at Brazos County.
Yeah, we only took them.
Yes.
They were there about 7 o'clock.
The initials of his inmate was ZY, it said Brazos County. Almost.
Generally, that was a female.
No,
You,
ZY is not a female, I know ZY.
Trust us, if they're in Brazos County, they're male or
He's
not.
standing there wherever he's at, don't get me wrong.
no, it's all females. It's only been females. We only took females over to Brazos County.
Okay, that's my memory.
They're the three holding rather than.
I would bring more.
So that's always there. It's always. The 8 or 9 original.
So, did y'all get this?
I did it.
That's what it was in March. It hadn't changed anything. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Jim said that. Tribal, you know. Tribal.
I know we have some.
Can't see what.
That's a good one. Get the jail fixed. Well, I know, but what is going on with that? There's no solution. They don't have all there.
Do you remember the construction?
They need their ducks in a row. But I think I can get some first.
They all know. But they all do it by Skype. They do it by computer. They take their office with their laptop. You did something? We already did it. It's been in place for 5 or 6 years. Tell them again. It's been in place for 5 or 6 years. Oh, how long has it been in place?
Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom and Skype, whatever.
Since COVID, that's when that got Office of Court Administration authorized doing that. They haven't taken it away. We still do it.
We still do it.
Certain cases, if I have elderly people who can't,
I know my JP does it.
Does what?
we're out of the four.
Okay, so we just, I have one image today, and it's, they're in Polk County, okay? Polk County is not set up for Zoom. So, I hear what you're saying, because yes, we do Skype, we do Zoom here. That, the jail has to be set up for Zoom registration, and not all jails are set up for Zoom registration.
Well, I magistrated one over there in person yesterday, and I set some bonds with all the ones.
So then,
We got people over there, now, if we had a laptop, the problem is, I don't think they got, my phone wouldn't work in there, so if you're talking about doing it on a laptop or a Zoom, I don't know if it would or not.
I think they're talking about more money for them to go over there. Is that what I'm catching? Is that the way I understand?
I think we have more problem than just what y'all are saying about money.
All we're gonna be
Nobody
doing over
mentioned
here-
money until you
You're
said
not
it.
gonna be going to Polk County when the sheriff arrests him, and you're gonna expect somebody, what is your plan?
That's what I'm at, that is what I stood up to ask,
Sure.
what is our plan? Because today I got an email that.
This is the emergency meeting where we all put
Good, so
together.
let's all get
formulate a plan.
together and make a plan.
That's what we're here for.
Okay, so I'm here to listen and have opinions and bounce some ideas off you. You come up with an idea that you see fit for us JPs to do.
I put somebody out over the phone yesterday.
Okay, I will not ever do this.
Then I drove over there and had her sign the paper. That's just me.
Okay, so the
I ain't
next,
sending no bill in because I went over there to do that.
nobody is talking about money. Money did not come out of my mouth right now. A
That's
plan, I'm asking for a plan. Why can they not be held somewhere here? We magistrate
Oh, let the
here.
officials come up with the plan that works for you and so.
I
tell
thought
us
this
what
meeting was for all of the elected officials.
We're trying to figure out about the roof, not how you're gonna do your magistrations.
Is that not part of the issue at hand here?
If you make it an issue, it's not that complicated, and y'all ought to be able to figure that out.
Okay, so I serve San Jacinto County. Not Houston County, not Polk County, not Trinity County. I serve San Jacinto first. So you're telling me I can go to Polk County today to do a magistration and a DOA job, and I can't get to my DOA because I'm in Polk County. When my job here is to
Nobody said
serve
nothing like
San
that.
Jacinto
Believe it or
County.
not, they have magistrates over there, and magistrates from other counties set bonds every day.
Okay, so then, until the jail is fixed, are we released from our magistration duty?
No,
Is that something that you would be willing to do? Because you did it yesterday.
I don't have the authority to release you from anything.
So then, what are we proposing for our JPs to do? Because I know for a fact, your JP is not driving to Polk County. And they're not set up for Zoom.
That's, yeah, all I can tell you is the people of precinct 2 voted for him, and if he doesn't do it, that's on him, it ain't on me. I can't make him do nothing, just like none of us up here can make you do anything.
Okay,
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know why, I understand the
Figure
frustration.
out what to do with the roof. We
Okay.
can work out those smaller issues.
Well, see, no, because there's time restrictions from when somebody's arrested.
Sure.
So it's kind of immediate.
Sure.
And I was
The
understanding that
statute
this is-
used to say, they're supposed to bring them to you. We ain't done that in 4 years, but
well, that's what I put in my email. They can bring them to me to point blank. I'm okay with that. If the jail is shut down, then we would have transport people able to bring them to my office. That was, I'm okay with that.
transport
Tell what you
people.
want to do, Sheriff? You need to talk to the sheriff about the transport.
I'm okay with that.
Yes, we have one van right now, it's got 280-something thousand miles on it, we got 4 counties, we got 58 inmates that are currently housed in other places. I'm working on getting a van, 24-person van, with a gentleman that I know, and he's gonna give us one supposedly, but I'll bring it in here and get it all passed or whatever.
That's like to bring all inmates to district court or something, you know.
That was my
We don't have that
understanding.
problem in county court because I'm giving them all.
I mean,
They get to drive their own car.
if we get the roof fixed, we'll be back in operation like we've been.
Yes.
So, but I understand where she's coming from. She's responsible for magistrate, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, if the van breaks on us, we'll have to 1 and 2 them in the patrol vehicle.
Let me ask you a question. When we get the roof fixed, what is your anticipation?
Mine?
Yeah, about fixing the roof.
Well, I'm not even getting that.
Okay, all right, you just want to start raining in there, right?
Yes.
So, Bradshaw and I done talked about this. It's not raining today, so it's not raining in there today.
No, but Joe,
So maintenance was there yesterday or day before, and I had to caulk all that stuff up. And I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's not gonna leak. But for right now, it's not leaking.
Okay.
And it may not leak when it rains, a normal rain.
Okay.
We may not never stop that 75-hour blowing rain until we change that ridge bit on the old farm. There's 3 different roofs up there. We got an R-pound on the old part. We've got a standing seam roof that changes in the 2nd edition, and then we got R-pound on the 3rd edition.
That's right.
So the problem is going to be the ridge cap on the old part. There's 1.5 inch gap between the flashing of the cap and the tin.
Right.
There's 2 or 3 ways to fix that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for now. I'm not saying we don't need to change the roof. I'm not saying all penetrations don't need to be changed. That's not what I'm saying. But for now, to get us back online, we need to act on those repairs, temporary repairs.
And then also,
Yes, sir.
the jail commission has to come recertify our jail.
Okay.
Well, they're not actually even been here. They just going on everything y'all told them.
No, sir, that's not exactly true. They have inspectors.
That's fine. We got to do what we got to do.
And
What do you mean it's not exactly? So who came and when did he come?
I'm not talking about who come, I'm talking about they decertified our jail. So once they recertify it, then we can be back in operation.
They haven't even been here and looked at it though. They decertified. I don't even know if they decertified it. I haven't seen nothing that says they decertified it. But they were already gone. Now, you called me over there. The deal was already cut, it looked like. So have they actually been here and looked at it?
No, sir, not to my.
I didn't think so. That's not what he said when we had him on that little conference call.
Yeah.
Like he said, yeah, it was a hurricane. In the middle of the hurricane, it lifted it up. But we probably can fix that and get you back online. And that's all you want.
Yes, I just want to be back in normal operation. However that's accomplished. And I don't know anything about construction.
So most of the time when you arrest people, that's middle of the night, I guess. Most of the time. There's a limit on how long. I thought he said 48 hours.
He did, it is 48 hours. They have to be magistrated.
That means they could be held there and give the JP time to come up here and do a
They
thing.
cannot be in the jail, period.
Not even for 48 hours?
Not in the jail,
They
period.
cannot, I was instructed by Brandon Wood, they cannot be inside that jail behind a locked door. They cannot come into that jail.
We have 2 trustees that we have come from Polk County to trash and do whatever, mow, whatever we got for them around the building. Then at night, they go back, but at no time are they ever behind a locked door. Because we have been instructed not to lock them doors for anything.
Can we magistrate it? Gospel, don't you know, hold and say, has the jail commission ever been over and looked at your cell, your holding cell?
No.
I hope you've never put nobody in it then. No, I'm serious. If they haven't looked at it, I've been getting somebody disassembled as fast as I could, if they've never looked at it. That's not an option anyway. I didn't know whether they'd ever approved that or not.
This ain't getting that wood fixed.
I know, but
So what we need to do is DP give us a temporary measure, because tax don't come over with their engineer to get it. It's going to be permanent on there either way.
that person that climbed around with me up there, I don't guess was an engineer.
Waiting for the judge. Waiting for the judge to say.
They're bringing in,
What?
they're bringing an engineer in.
Is it qualified?
Tax adjustment.
Oh, skinny woman.
Yeah, well,
You haven't been told anything other than they still have to
Yeah.
They can't be behind the locked door, but, you know, I see it on Law and Order all the time. They got them in there and they got little spot spots where they hold them.
They also solve a math.
40, I thought 48 hours, there was some sort of a window.
Yeah, they got 48 hours, but they cannot be behind a locked door.
Okay, leave the door open and have the guy standing there watching.
I'm not losing my license for 42 years.
Asking, there are exceptions in every bunch of rules. So for small periods of time, that's all I'm getting at.
So I think the court needs to let the engineer come, but I also think the court needs to get a hold of a bona fide roofing company to be here, and we can legally do it in chapter 62, section 262.023. We don't have to go out for bid. We can call a bona fide, registered, licensed roofer to come. Wait a minute, let me
If
speak.
you don't follow the law, FEMA's not gonna expect, they're not gonna pay you if you don't follow it.
The law says we can do this. Let me finish what I'm saying. And let somebody come from that company and meet with the engineer so that everybody's on the same page. We don't need he said, she said. We need people that is joined together to understand roof. And let's get the thing fixed.
I've already called some people like that, the people that are put in the Cold Springs, metal building there, and the one that's doing it, we approved to do Shepherd's building.
Can they be here tomorrow, meet with them?
I thought they were gonna be here today.
Can they be there tomorrow?
Well, I had to call them, but they contacted people that are more professional, they do it every day.
Well,
Every day.
let me say this, no disrespect to nobody. We've got a maintenance crew. A maintenance crew is strictly what it means. Maintenance means fix until further repair.
Temporary. Yeah, I ain't
So-
talking about them doing it.
Well, no, I'm not saying that, but we need to don't let the engineer come without a roofing company that we can get on board, come and everybody get on the same page. The sheriff has got a problem over here at the jail. The jail is a very important function of our county. Let's get it fixed. Whatever we need to do, don't kick the can down the road.
Did Tack give y'all a time, what time they gonna be here tomorrow?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
The electrical engineer and roofing engineer.
Okay, I'll have someone.
I also submitted, the request for temporary building and a temporary jail. So we can do all the booking in and everything right there in the front office, plug it into our T-lead.
This is 10 o'clock on.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a.
You tell me there's not one single spot in all, the whole damn place, that y'all can't book somebody in, I don't believe that. The whole thing ain't legit. I'm not talking about putting them in the jail, I'm talking about booking them in. You said, you were talking about doing it in Sally Park yesterday when we were on the phone with the jail commission, so.
I understand where you're coming from. When they get this roof fixed, the generators have to kick on. The generators have to hit the transfer switch. The transfer switch has got to turn stuff on in the jail. That part failed for 2 days.
So it's been repaired, I walked in through it yesterday, every single.
That's because we had power from the electrical company.
I understand, you tell me they haven't fixed the transfer switches yet?
I don't know. That would be a big question.
When that first happened, and they came out there that night.
They did not fix it. It did not work for 2 days.
On the transfer switch, there's a copper piece that goes into the wall that's curved like this, and it's melted.
You're telling me y'all haven't had it fixed since then? It ain't been fixed?
Judge, I just got power back last night, and I got a generator at the house that ain't working.
I ain't talking about the house, I'm talking about up here though.
Well, good.
You said, I got a text, you said it's all back up and running.
Because of the power from Chico, not the generator.
It's backup power.
That's great. That's great. Well, he did take us in there, and outside you go in that room, and there's a big green box. I think that is the transfer switch. I didn't see nothing else. There's supposed to be,
One generator.
they just haven't replaced it. Okay, then, yeah. We don't.
So while they're doing that, they need to put power on the backup generators into the kitchen, because if we lose power again for however many days, we have no power to power the kitchen. Never had, period, in the whole history of the
Who are you
jail.
cooking for? Who are you cooking for?
The State Jail Commission so says that I must provide 2 hot meals, 1 cold meal, and a hot meal.
I understand that. When they fix the transfer switch, they'll fix it, I guess.
Well, yes.
All I'm talking about is a spot to book them in, and then I thought, you know, book them in, you said something about rolling the APHIS machine in the sunroom.
Did we get some?
I mean, I'm not trying to fight anybody here. I just need it fixed. That's it. Fix back where it doesn't leak, fix back where when the power goes out.
That's why we're having this meeting. I mean,
Let's get off of the little he said, she said stuff
Hey,
and work on a solution.
So the generators are working, they have to be manually switched over, they are working.
like,
He said he can start, you just gotta be there to do it.
These little calls there during the storm, I know.
Those are called to come fix it. Culver's and Siemens.
one part of it say,
That's good.
all down, the next part just, like you
So I'm
said.
just saying, they will work.
So the transfer switch is all back up.
all the transfer switches are. Somebody has to go in there and man it.
I get it.
I think this one works the same way when we have shelter here.
He went out during when we had 56
That was
people.
there.
They had some manuals.
I'm pretty sure that's on insurance, is it not? All the generators?
Down in the church be at 10 in the morning,
That's the
for the
plan
engineers.
usually follows.
down in the church.
Jail too, or just it?
Yeah.
Jail. I did two
Jail.
seconds.
There's 2 separate ones going.
Down in the church be at 10 in the morning, we'll do that. That-
Okay, well, then
I called Team Dean and they called Doug. He's with some company. I don't know the name of it.
I tell you,
They're all over.
I tell you who does work is Wagner. I found out the other day. She's got a room for this. I don't know if it's residential or commercial. Jim Wagner.
Oh,
I
yeah.
told you I called the other day.
It's wide, yeah, like,
Is it residential or commercial?
residential.
That's our
You
problem.
know, I don't know if it's
What are we doing?
commercial.
Man, it's a gable roof.
I don't know, but it's a little different avenue. When you start talking about those. Go through the roof, you know.
Bad thing about it is, we've got 3 roofs. And you're never gonna fix 3 roofs where they don't. Like what this building did.
This all done Houston. It's got roofs.
That's what I'm saying.
It's brand new, like you read
Those old rivers, same thing, you first put more roof. So I don't think this eliminates the J3 problem, so.
And we're not trying to be difficult, the roof is a long term. That's gonna be something you guys have to meet about several times. I don't have any dealings with the roof.
So how do y'all work it? Tell me about your schedule and how you.
1 week, 24/7. So Monday, 8 a.m. to Monday, to the following Monday at 8 a.m. So the problem for us JPs, yes, we need a roof on our jail, okay? That falls into your court, our court is magistration, okay? We have a time frame that they need to be magistrated by. If they're not magistrated by that time frame, I'm afraid that a bigger problem could fall on y'all's lap from a lawsuit.
If you don't do it in 48 hours, it ain't gonna fall on me, it's gonna fall on you for not doing your job. It ain't gonna fall on me.
Yes, if we were serving San Jacinto County.
When-
This picture is far above my pay grade.
Well, and just so that somebody knows, because I'm sure not everyone in
When
here,
you arrest somebody, you can't just take them out to Polk County, can you? You gotta bring them here to do it.
Yeah, and this is another solution, maybe, I don't know. But if we will get a Connex box for booking and releasing, if we'll get another Connex box for a holding cell, then we can put them in a holding cell for 48 hours. They already make these, they're readily available. And then we could turn around, we could continue what we're doing with the JPs, with the judges, and we could Zoom the magistrate from that jail cell, temporary. And then once they're magistrated, then we have to move them to a facility. I believe all of this might be able to be done on STAR request, through TDM, OEM. That's the last I had heard.
It was submitted to TAC too.
It has to be denied by TAC first, and then.
So it's in the tax process right now. But we have asked for that.
So at what point is the Connex? I mean, I don't understand the Connex. Can we not find another spot in the county to use? How about the elections building over there where they store the records? It's air conditioning, got electricity. Why does it gotta be a Connex? I don't know.
It doesn't have to be a Connex. I mean, I'm not
There ain't
trying
gonna be nobody working, cause they all turn over in that building, cause they all turned in their resignations.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just saying, I just picked that. It could be here.
Yeah,
I'd say here, how this
Still
building.
the other ones,
I don't have an answer to that
I
question.
don't know why, because it's Commission gonna have to come certify the Connex boxes.
No, the holding cell part of it's gotta be the jail commission.
Yeah, no, that part does.
GSA has some of those, federal government uses them down on the border, that's what we were looking at. If all those
Connex building has a holding cell in it.
Yes,
they're made just for that, there's 4 of them in one box, and it's just a plug and play type.
Okay.
It's got air and all that. The other thing is just a portable building that we can hook all the TLETs, JMAS, TCIC, NCIC, we're gonna plug all that into our terminal that's right there in dispatch. So we don't have a terminal over at the elections building.
they're all gonna have to run
Plug
4
in
feet.
criminal justice stuff at a different
They
location.
got a terminal over at the innovation center.
That's what I think, you got that, was the issue, one of the issues that came up during the storm, is they weren't dispatched over there.
And y'all could've went over there and hooked on like they did during the flood and dispatched out off that terminal.
Okay, who's gonna hook it on? I don't
You
get
had it set up over there, so next time the store, you can do that.
If they had a terminal over there and they had dispatched, y'all dispatched all the flood players right out there, right?
So what they did during the flood, they brought over a computer from their office.
Yeah, they did. I seen one over there.
Well, I was there, I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah. So that is a, what do you call it? The big word you like, redundancy or something? There's some redundancy right there. I can't even spell the word.
So let me ask the JP's question. Have y'all reached out to any other counties? I know we're not the only county that's had a disaster. What does the other JPs do? Has there been any cases?
so I have not reached out to other JPs as far as that. I have reached out to the surrounding county as far as Trinity County, since we house our inmates, and asked how that process works, and how they magistrate before they bring them here. I've reached out to Polk County and Washington County, the surrounding counties, that they're taking some of our inmates to see how their process is, to see how do they Zoom or any of that, so that we would be able to do all of that, and they've said no. So, but I have not done that, and I can try to, be asked at other counties that, because I have been reaching out to other JPs to ask for advice. But right now, since I am speaking, one thing, just because not everyone even understands what the duties of a JP are, yes, administration is one of our duties. What we were actually elected to do is that office that I hold across the street, that is my court, that is what I was actually elected to do. Not all JPs do magistrations or death inquests. That is something we do because we're a small county and it's a hat that we hold. And it's not a hat that I'm complaining about holding or wouldn't take on the job. But I was elected to do that office and those cases that are filed in my courts. I am to do that. And that is my top priority out of the other things, even though all of them hold a precedence. But if I am driving around to 4 different counties, because if we arrest a female and we arrest a male and they're not being held in the same place, if I'm driving around all day doing those duties, when it comes to a death inquest or when it comes to cases being filed in my court, I will not be available for those duties. And so I don't know that everyone in this room, I just wanted to make y'all aware, magistration is not the only thing that we do. It's not the only hat that we hold.
So let me ask you something, let me finish. So, y'all's duty is, you just explained all y'all's duty, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, have y'all talked with the other JPs in our county, or is this,
As we were talking, because Judge Elliser had a prior engagement today, and Judge Blanchett did as well, and so they were unable to be here. And so we are talking to them, via text currently.
okay,
But we really are trying to get a JP meeting where all 4 of us can sit down.
okay, so I think, it's a funny thing to me, everything that happens in our county, everybody wants to blow it totally out of proportion in my respect. Would y'all, what do y'all want? What will fix your problems?
Well, as far as us, what the sheriff has proposed about having a temporary thing to bring with him so that we can magistrate, that would fix our problem.
So what if that don't happen? What's the second option?
I don't know what a second option is at this
Let me
point.
ask you this. Would y'all be willing to do this and get paid mileage? Is that what all this,
It's not only about the mileage, it's about that if I am in Galveston, plus, to drive to Galveston to do that duty for a few minutes, that's a long drive for the day.
We don't have
And
any.
so what happens with my other duties?
Okay, so there's 4 of you. Does nobody backfill for the other one?
They do. They do.
Well, I know, but I'm just, So what y'all need to figure out, what y'all need to do to make this work. We got a building over here that we're trying to get fixed, and no disrespect to the JPs, not at all. Y'all got a job, y'all need to do it. Just like the commissioners, like the judge, we all need to step out of our bounds when there's a disaster and do our job.
So,
However it takes.
okay, so we'll refer back to law.
Oh, let me ask one quick question before you get started.
Yes, sir.
So my question is this.
Chair recognizes Commissioner Precinct 2.
So my question is this, right? You're saying if you've got to go to this county to do one, there's a death here. Why can't y'all, just like the rest of us would do, like Laddie said, make arrangements? Why couldn't y'all say, hey, we're not going to do the week thing no more until the jail is resolved? That way everybody would be on call to help everybody. Because that's what we do. If Laddie needs help, we come help. If I need help, Mark comes help. David come help. Laddie,
Helps in your
that's what we do. We help each other. But so instead of being on 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, why wouldn't y'all all be on the same thing? Where if you was out of town and there was a death, if the other judge could run over and help you out, or the same way with Christie, again, if she needed help, you could help her.
Because we all do that, but Judge
I think they already do that. They work together very well.
We all
I thought they did.
Okay, so here's what I'll say. The law, let's refer back to the law. The law says bring them before a magistrate.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're in a disaster zone, and you're not willing to do a little bit extra to make this work?
We don't care how.
I got a question.
Sure.
Okay, you keep saying, well, we're going to another county. Okay. How many cases do you magistrate for the other people that don't live in this county?
You're estimating.
So we do not magistrate.
There you go.
anybody
So
that's not
you're going
our-
to another county, you're still magistrating people from this county,
Okay.
correct?
Correct.
Here.
No. Now since the jail shut down,
That's
what
what
do
he's
you
saying.
take it to now?
They'll have to come through my home to be looked at. That, and they're looked at And they, 48 hours, they gotta be managed. That's why if we had the other contract, hold it, so we could actually hold them. And then they wouldn't have to give us anything, we pay any money, versus the already had telephone, 30 feet from the dispatch. See, the whole. That's their own and we've already been through, we had to go through tax actually not the DM pick up, DM down and get it fixed. We can figure out.
So that's not even, that's not even us. That's coming regardless.
Well, he's already requested it, but TAC has to deny whatever it is.
We have to take it in because I understand it's government. I don't care. County, city, state, so we've got it in, been in now for a week. And there's, we found out now that the TAC has to deny it. And then once TAC denies it, PM picks it up, and then they don't, I don't know.
Can we push the stall request?
We have to wait for tax.
Can we push the stall request? You know, you gave me a number, and I called somebody the other day. Because I didn't like their answer. Can we push that?
We are trying.
What about you need government?
Into that.
I'm serious.
I ain't getting into it.
I mean, I'm not calling somebody, I mean, but I'm not
I got it.
sure if you sit on the board either.
They just got back from Asia. Okay, everything's good.
You got that?
Asia,
Hey.
they're borough, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So I'm just saying, can we call and say, hey, this is emergency?
That's what the,
You think he had already done that?
yeah, the district coordinator already talked to
Yes, he did call me just the other day. I guess I could call him and tell him.
I'm not gonna sit there till you get the job.
They got procedures.
Well, I mean, why don't we just call insurance people and say, listen, we need to deny them.
I've already done that.
Called them, they were here.
Waiting on, I do not know what, they've already,
They're coming tomorrow. I don't know how it's gonna move any faster, but the
I
engineers
gave you
gonna
a
look
copy
at
of the last email I got. That last email that I gave you, that was the last thing I got from TAC.
I didn't get no email this one. Oh, yeah, I guess I did. I was talking to someone. Hope everyone doing the Molly shared recent request for equipment and other items at the jail. That was done yesterday when she was there. We told her, can we get this, can we get that? And Sheriff already asked them. They haven't responded yet.
That's the last thing that we've got this morning.
This morning, they sent a response. Temporary solution quotes allowing for communication. Do we have any quotes to tell them this is what we want?
We told them what we wanted.
Yeah, no, I think the reason why it's okay to get a quote from just somebody that provides them. I don't think the insurance company's got a bunch of them just sitting there on hold. They don't have one everything.
Where the closest one's at?
I don't know what the closest one is.
Can you find out what the closest one is?
I'll find out.
Like Mark said, we got the money, if we got five, that's fine.
what all this is happening?
Boxes. We don't want them.
Just a plan, what to do is we get it fixed.
We can rent it ourselves to the county.
Sheriff, what does the box all have to have in it? A gate, so you can lock them in?
So, it's gonna have to,
I assume it's got to have an air conditioner.
oh yes.
Because they can't get their own generator and transfer switches and all that stuff.
Maybe. Emergency backup.
Emergency backup for the.
The state don't own them, they rent them. 90% of them, they probably rent, they don't own them.
Yeah, that's what they do.
So why would we just rent one? Two, what we got that? That got the JPs out, got the sheriff's department out?
They want us to get a price on renting them so they can say, yeah, we'll approve that. That's what I think they're talking. It's like when you rent your car, you can't just go out here and do anything. You gotta get a quote and, oh yeah, okay, we'll approve that. That's how they roll.
But you got a rental car, you gotta pay your pocket.
The state does.
I just found out that the state does not charge for these kind of boxes.
No, but they wanna make sure that you've tried every other avenue, like, will your insurance pay for it? Isn't that what you just said?
That's what they're asking for right
They want to
there.
know whether the insurance will pay for it. They already know the counties are struggling due to the last request.
Why would generators be?
Doug, we just got off the phone with Polk County. Polk County is setting up a Zoom. They do have Zoom capabilities.
Great. I thought I saw a lot of zooming in there yesterday.
What about Lazarus, Walker?
I'm sure they got them.
All of us, you know,
And see what people can do.
So, the adjuster says, why would the generators be necessary? Is the power down at the generator?
Well, that answer here because the jail commission requires it to be there.
They are working. You just gotta go in there, somebody hasn't told them, we can go turn them on
I
manually.
just told them that, but I'm saying for the insurance company, they need to know that, they need to be fixed because the jail commission.
Yes, we have passed. We have.
280,000.
We thought that was, what kind of money was that? We got it on a grant. I just don't remember what grant it was.
It was all that money.
Or is that good?
What does it matter
We need to know
if
the
they're
name.
sitting at a computer from a camera to Zoom, whether here or
Another
there, as long as
transport
they're
van?
in front of you and
We got out of the transport business, but
we have a bunch of.
That's 24 bags.
Which currently we don't.
I go ask 24 of them.
Make sure everything.
That's what we talked to.
If you earn there, what would you do?
She said if we could come in, she'll show us.
Focus on the fact
I just want to come over with
that's well, I think that's what he's trying to get across.
But those emergency things, like written comics boxes or whatever, or getting an attack, all that stuff, don't get it. We just need to say, yeah, we're gonna fix the roof. What we're gonna do.
That's one thing. In that frame of mind.
They need to refocus. That's what I mean.
Has the jail commission actually issued something that says the jails come in, that they issued something without even coming down here and looking at it?
What was the question?
Jail commission actually issued something without even coming down here and looking at it. Is that what they did?
Yes, I guess so.
Have they, I haven't seen anything that they've issued.
Probably insurance company probably gonna move that money.
Do you have a copy of something they issued?
I got the same thing you did, Judge.
We were just sitting there, but y'all already had a bunch of conversations. I mean, I listened to what they had to say.
Right. Judge, do you know how this works?
Yeah,
Okay, then there's your answer.
I know how it works. You're the keeper of the jail and you told them it was condemned and it's condemned, I suppose.
I did not tell them it was condemned.
Well, how did the inmates all just leave there? Why did?
Because the inmates, when they got power back, get on the phones. They call mama and daddy and they say, well, without lights, we've been without lights all night, all day, blah, blah. And then so the inmates' parents called the jail commission. That's how they found out. The jail commission called the jail commission called the chief. The head of the jail commission said, hey, what's going on in San Jacinto County? He said, well, we've had a hurricane bubble. And he's like, I'm good with all that.
Notified 3 days later, when you've already moved them and the news media's already been called. That's the part that sticks.
The news media did not call us. They still have not called us today. They called the jail commission.
Yes.
The world wants to know. I sure wanted to hear that. So you haven't received any paperwork that says it's closed?
Yeah. No, sir, but you were in the office when he said it's been declassified. On the same phone call I was on.
I didn't hear those words, but you probably said something to that. Thank you.
Brandon Woods said.
But anyway, that's done. What I can,
Yeah, just got it. We both got it.
so I just can't understand why there's not 1 square foot of that jail that we couldn't magistrate people. That Connex box ain't got no generator on it. The justice saying, why do you need a generator? The power ain't on.
It's going to be plugged in, it has AC in it also.
The jail's got AC. I'm not talking about housing, I'm talking about magistrating. I can't figure out, we're not resourceful enough to figure out how to magistrate the guy or whatever. The problem is that the JP, they're not going to come up there right when you got them there. You said, hey, I got one, I just arrested. They're not going to run up there and do it. That's, I guess, long and short. And you can't just hold them for 48 hours. I understand that.
No, but you gotta take them somewhere, and you can drive right by there.
And when you release them, apparently you got to drive them. I thought they were going to open the gate and let them out. So they got to carry them back over here to do whatever they do over here. That might have been because all their clothes and stuff is there, but in the future.
No, it's because the county knows that there refuses to let them be released from over there unless there's somebody at the door picking them up, because he will not allow them to walk out on the street in case they get hit or something. That's not what he allows.
I thought it might be. They didn't tell me that, but that's what I'm not.
And then I'm not going to let her wreck just hang around here.
Wow.
That part don't matter. It made sense to me. They got to come back here and get their PF flyers and whatever else they had on and we'll put them in.
So I think you just misspoke, because I will, if they have a place that houses an inmate, I will magistrate here in this county. That's not what I said. I'm not going to another county.
Yeah, I don't even know if you, I'm not sure. I haven't read the law on what you can. We did stuff over the phone, and then I went over there and had them sign. I know what I can do with bonds. I might have said I magistrated. I just said them bonds. They'd already been magistrated because they were already in jail. They weren't new arrestees. Their people had been there 71 days, and I gave them PR bonds. Just missed. And me and the sheriff worked there, and man, he had his people. When I arrived over there, they didn't need my paperwork. The sheriff had that stuff already filled out and sent. Bam, boom, we were out there. Appreciate that. Mr. Dillon?
Yes, sir.
Is it legal if we could talk to a JPO?
Do we have
Polk County JP magistrate?
So the question is whether a Polk County magistrate could magistrate a person who's being arrested in San Jacinto County. Yes. So Article 1517 of the Code of Criminal Procedure allows that. So within 48 hours, it has to be taken in front of a magistrate in the county. But there's a provision in there, or to provide more expeditiously to the person may be brought before a magistrate in any other county of the state. So If a magistrate's willing to do that, 1517
Well,
allows.
that's just where they ain't got many, they take them to the next county and do it. That's no law. So that is a solution, but I don't know.
Yeah, but now that JP is gonna want more money for magistrate and other people.
Yeah.
And it,
Well,
take that money, put it in the two Connex boxes.
I think it's moved because now you found out that they actually do have Zoom and they can Zoom. I've Zoomed inmates over there before anyway, but maybe the Zoom system crashed since I didn't.
Well, what they don't have is their link. They just need their link. Once they get their link, then they can put it in their system, and then they'll be able to open up the Zoom.
Our people that you've sent over there to work those inmates, that's who I dealt with when I went over there. They said, we're going to call the Citizen officer, and they're going to have the laptop or whatever.
Yes, they said that they set up a room, and then our jailer is the one that takes that inmate, our inmate, over to that room.
Problem solved, right?
But they have to be willing to do it.
They have to be willing to do it.
No, I think she's part of you.
Then she's on her. Oh, yes, no, you have to be willing to do it. Yes, so
What difference does it make whether you Zoom in with somebody in Polk County or somebody here? That's how y'all do it anyway, it's Zoom, don't you? Y'all have to.
That's the problem for Polk County, okay? Or is that the only place they're going? Because I just heard several different.
Walker, Brazos, and, we're trying to get them close, let's get them
Walker
out.
County does not Zoom. I called yesterday.
Who?
Walker County does not Zoom. Now, I can call the jail administrator and ask if they'd be willing to Zoom, but their JPs do not Zoom.
So why would you take them to Polk County, all of this, Polk County? Unless we're.
Why would we not?
Why wouldn't we take all the new ones that need to be magistrate to Polk County? We've already got the magistrate taken care of.
They won't take females.
Oh, well.
Brazos County's the only one so far that took females. That's why we had 8 or 9 over there, we dropped them down to 3.
So you're driving from here to Brazos County, right by her house.
Okay.
On her week. On the point blank office, it don't matter, that week's just probably out of the
You're
way.
not driving by my house.
Huh?
They're not driving by my house.
I'm just saying, point blank.
He's just asking why couldn't we?
I said that when we first got
Yeah.
the
So
option.
that situation.
Bring them
We're
to.
open to anything.
Situation solved, right?
No, the situation ain't solved, because they got lives and they got other things they're doing all during the day. And the moment that they arrest, he's not gonna sit there and wait 10 hours till she gets to wherever.
We have waited 7 for another JP.
Not under these
at that office.
circumstances, I don't know, what are you doing with them? Well, it's brand new, I get it, we've just been doing this for a couple of days, but when you arrested, have you made any arrests since the storm?
Yes, sir. We've taken another female to Brazos County because that's the only place we can find her. And then furthermore, once we've got these 67 set, we dropped it to 54, 58. Now, we have to kind of like ask jails to hold us slots for potential people that have to be arrested.
Yes.
But right now,
Well, the magistration, how did you handle the magistration on the one you did? I mean, I guess you called the JP and
yeah,
somebody came over and did.
Dr. Webb handled it.
She come in and she zoomed with you.
They were still here. They were still here. I have not done anything in a different county.
If it's Zoom, what difference would it make? Don't you do them mostly by Zoom anyway?
Yes.
So it don't matter where they are, as long as they'll Zoom.
I'm good with it.
You call the JPs and ask them, you need to be calling the jail and say, hey, we're in an emergency, I have to magistrate folks. Help me out here, what can we do? Can I get a Zoom link? I can't imagine them not working.
But I just said that I would contact the jail administrator. I've only contacted the JPs. They do not Zoom, but I'll contact the jail.
All Polk County needs is their link.
yes, I just spoke to the jail at the.
That's easy done, good thing. All right, so engineers, from TAC are coming,
Tomorrow, the adjuster and the engineer.
and I guess we need, that's the next logical step, because we're hoping on the insurance to pay some of this. We're not gonna go by some guy we pull up here. But we can be getting people, the contractors, to start working up something, because we won't pull the trigger on something as quick as we want. We may have a choice about who we want.
Well, we may want to get somebody local flood here. That make cheaper repairs.
They can anywhere you want to, all night.
You gotta have crews on 30-inch on the 4 events, 30-inch on the frame.
That's why I want to roof.
For April 26 flood.
And then they can, then, if he's not a contractor, we don't want it, then that's.
Look,
We don't have
the
anything.
insurance company, the storm is $50,000.
That's what I'm talking about here. Yeah, he doesn't say that the insurance.
Look,
There
it's
anyway,
not
just
$50,000.
looking at the whole thing. Besides, he can, he's not eyeball, it's a temporary measure.
Pay for it. More records on what.
If you like, I'm like, there's one fix something.
You records on what they're doing.
I don't see it.
Can we help you get the quote to go in?
It's gonna be huge.
Oh, it wasn't recorded.
We didn't know anything about it. First, we didn't know anything. All we knew was the transfer of
So, we're here, so why don't you make a call to the insurance company and say, look, you need to talk about that, just so we can do it.
That's what that email, you can copy on everything that
I
I
didn't bring it, I didn't stop the office.
Look, I sent you a copy of what I gave him that they're asking for information. They can give them.
I bet everyone will be all set.
I know what I've got to do, and I know I do.
That's not.
Well, do they know that?
It doesn't matter, they're gone.
Everything that they're asking questions on.
And then I'm.
I bet you
Where I
right.
got that authority.
Everybody said they're going.
So where's the?
It's your company, you're gonna say, lack
I
of.
think my copy to the judge. He has a copy.
Bet you do, lack of.
I asked for them.
But I wouldn't say that.
What is the email say?
They were nice.
They got, we got an incredible system to document, every time they change a line, they got that much paperwork.
Yeah, but then
You can't put all.
That's why we need to expect, because you got water, flood,
We. Oh, that's
So what is the email asking for? Does Kenny not know it?
He got the key and the judge. We were copied on the email. They have the initial email because it was sent to them.
Chief, did you get the email that the insurance company was requesting, was asking questions?
It came this morning.
I asked them to cover the cost of the building, the portable jail, generator.
They sent you an email this morning.
Well, I've been tied up here, and
So they're saying that email needs to be getting answers, questions need to
The
be.
email that the judge was reading the information off of right
The
there.
email says, why would generators be necessary? Is
Those
it power
power
down
the
in the
buildings.
facility?
those will power the two buildings.
She goes power the buildings right now.
No, it's portable buildings.
Well, thank you, whoever did that.
I also requested two 15-passenger vans that are ready to haul inmates.
Don't hurt to ask.
Was that Star or insurance?
That's through TAC. OEM said request everything you need through TAC first. And that's what we
Because
did.
they want to say that if you tried other avenues, you got insurance, you don't automatically qualify. they're wanting to see a denial, and then the insurance denied you, okay, let's see what we can do.
That's a federal requirement, that's where that came from.
Well, these are things that we need
Even the state.
to operate, make them happy, everybody can satisfy the jail commission, all of it.
They're coming tomorrow, they all let us know something tomorrow. I would hope tomorrow, the next day.
I realize you have to see the email, but she said the questions need to be answered, so they can deny, so we can get to the start.
Okay, I don't know what the question.
They're gonna be on the ground here tomorrow.
They're in the email that they sent you and Sheriff this morning
Okay.
from the insurance company. On the things that you requested.
Yes, sir.
Marty, do you need that?
You just copy us on it, like y'all have been doing.
Copy y'all and send it back to them.
Yes.
That'll be done within an hour.
So I would suggest that the auditors get with Chief King and get them answered and sent back.
That's what we were just saying.
Even though we're going to have somebody here tomorrow, but the person tomorrow may not even know about the email.
If the local guy says, man, we can replace all the screws, replace all the flashing,
Molly's
put all,
on
what do you call it, programs? What do you call it? Benefits or whatever, replace all that, and that's it. Some of them said probably in the neighborhood of 50 grand or less. Well, we could say, if we chose to, get after it, because the first 50 ain't covered anyway. It's gonna come out of our pocket anyway. In the meantime, 5,000 a day, if we fart around for more than 10 days, even if we had to pay 50,000, we're gonna spend 50,000 in 10 days, 1,000 inmates.
Then you're gonna run into a situation where, if I remember this section, I'm not warranting this section. When it leaks, I'm not warranting.
What kind of warranty we got right now anyway?
We don't, but if you pay somebody $50,000, I suspect we have warranty on their work.
We paid a lot more than what we got, but it's,
Well, I can tell you, you're not going to get no warning on tax job anyway.
No.
From anybody.
we won't know nothing until these engineers look at it. That's where we are, that's just where we are.
All right, we need to look at it cheaper. We'll find out tomorrow.
All right.
You got anything else?
No action, yeah, well, I put something else on there, we're not. Number 2, consideration, discussion, possible vote to approve resignation of Vicki Shelley, elections administrator. That's kind of like just for information. Vicki came in, turned in her resignation. We don't accept the resignation, the election commission does.
We lose our good one.
And I'm gonna post a meeting for Monday at about 2 o'clock. We can. That's another one. Whoever there, I got guys can do it. Man, I thought she was here, so I've done told her how much I appreciated everything she's done. And
Yeah.
wasn't no amount of talking. She's made her mind up. She's prayed about it.
She's
And
done.
So,
She's done.
we're gonna have to hire a new election administrator.
We got one in the audience, maybe Mr. Peter.
So, no action is necessary on that, because it's not our position to accept the resignation, even though she works for us. She's hired by the election commission. So, 31.032 of the Texas election. So with that, I guess, that's just something else that I'm thinking about, I never take it.
So we may very well need to be legally, need to do this one.
We can do it under item number 1, that has something to do with the repairs.
I think legally we probably need to do absolutely do. Mr. Dillon leave?
Yep.
You might be outside.
He's out there.
Yes, Mr. Dillon, come back in.
Morning. Who's contacting these local people coming to
DP is.
I contacted one over the weekend, I heard a rumor that they were moving out.
I just want to get this number to get ready to do it, say,
Maintenance. County maintenance and DP.
10 o'clock.
That means about 10:40.
Here, 10 o'clock.
I want to verify that time because I'm thinking it said 9, but I will double check. But y'all have the email because I sent it to you.
I don't have
I don't have it handy with me.
Okay.
I'll just go that out to you.
David, did you, the email about the, is it at 10 or is it 9? Because I know you pulled it up earlier.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
I'm going to say it.
I think it's 9, not 10.
So, what are we telling them? We want a price on a whole new roof, or we
Well,
want
the engineer make that call, whatever the engineer says.
The insurance adjuster, Molly, is going to be there with that engineer to assess the situation further.
I think what we got to be fixed, and that'd be way quicker. I think if we don't, man, we're gonna be paying, if we go whole new deal, I bet you take a couple of months.
Hey, they changed it till 9 on it.
So,
Yep.
like I told Sheriff
Yeah,
Walker,
I guess you're gonna have bed.
I want to know their impact, some of those things are temporary. The bridge needs to be replaced, and it's not gonna leak unless it drives into the side anyway.
I'm gonna beat this horse to death. Let the insurance people know.
Check it out. I mean, that's something that we could do in the house.
Yeah, but we fix it now, Mark, the insurance.
I agree.
Nobody,
But what if it takes another 2 months?
They look at it and say,
we'll have it tomorrow.
we feel like this could be fixed, kinda like your car when you crash it. Oh, it's total. Or, I don't know, take it down here and fix it, and we'll match the thing.
When you get back, it's driving sideways. They had to do something.
So I guess that's where we are. They'll look at it, make their, that adjuster that's already looked at it, I guess she calls in the engineer.
Yes,
It's over there.
the one that you were with, she's coming
So,
back.
did you look at where I think one of our places that leaks is where the basketball court is. There's a brick wall that comes up there. There's flashing up there and 2 tons of goop that they put over the years trying to make it seal, and that contracts, and shrivels up and swells. Why couldn't they build a flashing to go all the way up to the bridge cap? It's only about 4 feet of that wall. That would stop all that. You wouldn't need no more
Yeah,
goop.
they can do that if that's where the water's coming from.
Well, but these.
It is where it's leaked. It's leaked.
Yeah, but you don't know, you got 2 valleys there, and it's been changed twice.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Up there where y'all been putting all that goop up against that concrete, there's a cap up there. If you put a thin piece of aluminum or metal or stank, whatever cap, run it up under that, you come down, it's flashing. You don't need no more goop. Good. Who is he?
Outside, well, when it comes off that, you go right down there.
Well, some engineer from tax coming tomorrow, you need to be here at
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
With your contractor, so that
It just sounds down, you got a hole that ladder, it felt a little rough when I was climbing it.
you need to have your whoever getting the bid on here too.
The contractor that used to be,
Whoever you're getting the bid on it.
I got one from, Team Dean, and I got one, I didn't get a bid from Joel, he said he's 2 months out. I got 2 more people that I've called, can't take a baseball bat and make them come to.
What about Road and Shepherd?
I can call him.
He's already gonna be here.
He can be here, Chuck.
Coordinate with him, so he's getting the particulars from you.
Send me that thing. What's that?
Coordinate with him,
They're getting particulars.
so they all,
I'm not just letting it go up there and look, I'm showing what we need done, so see something else.
great,
So we
great.
don't know what needs to be done yet.
he's got an opinion.
I understand, but they gotta meet with the insurance people tomorrow and this engineer, and then we'll figure out what needs to be done.
I showed the insurance lady.
You need to show the engineer. This is where it's been leaking. Just like you did us.
I would say that.
Huh?
I wouldn't tell them it's been leaking.
I did.
Hell, they know it's been leaking when they walk down there, they gonna see all them water marks.
I showed the lady where the rain came in on the storm. I showed her.
That's all I can say.
Huh?
That's what you need to say.
They're not far enough think it hadn't been leaking when they see them water stains.
I showed her where the storm made the damn
If he asks you, has it
We got
ever leaked,
contractors.
you don't lie to it. We're not lying to
You ain't been
you.
there for 2 months.
We got contractors tag. Everybody come from our 9 o'clock then.
I'll be there. I'll show them what it's.
I know, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Anything else, Commissioner? No, you issued make a motion.
I thought you told we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna take it, do it.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
We got, it's part of item number 1, we got on here, discussion, possible vote to discuss emergency repairs. Well, part of doing the repairs is housing the inmates, in my mind, somewhere else. Sheriff Lyons give us a contract for a third of the going rate. We want to know, I'm sure it's all right to prove that here today.
I believe so.
Okay?
Yeah, given the circumstances, we have to do something, so.
No, yeah, I agree with you. Now,
Judge, I just had a follow-up question. I know we declared a disaster last week while Beryl was coming through. Was there a time frame on that declaration? Did it expire, or is we still under that declaration?
Well, your emergency measure, you first 72 hours.
Right.
We're still going through the DIs and everything, that's been several months. That is going, government to keep it steady, we keep it under.
Okay, I was just saying that given the circumstances that we're dealing with this, it may give us a little flexibility trying to resolve
This here, is coming off Earl.
Yes, sir.
We haven't even done a request for public assistance yet.
Okay.
So that clock hasn't really started.
Okay. Cool. Okay, that was just my only question. That's not something I'm usually involved with, just, something I was.
We discussed that before. We haven't even, once that request comes in, then we have to go to the same process. They even come out, they'll do their exploratory, and we'll have to kick off meetings. Day, so you got to see a good system.
Okay, cool. All right. That works? Yeah.
actually, we got 3 contracts. Both $25. Walker, $55. Walker.
55. Walker taking our employees too, or just Polk County?
Just Polk County.
They would like for us to send somebody.
How many in Walker County we got in there too? How many in Walker County? Just guess, I mean,
14, 12, there's 12 at Walker County right now.
12.
Houston County. How many you got in Houston County?
8. And they're charging us 75. Same thing we charge them.
Both won't take another 8.
And we released another 8.
At one point, they said
I released 2 or 3 yesterday, so that's 3 spaces.
That was just one from over there.
yeah, I mean, they good.
Yes, sir.
Coming on the sheriff's property.
The
Polk County still has their old jail that's connected to the new jail. If they would open that up for us, we could run ours through there until we could get back here.
but then we're still going to wind up paying the same
Yeah,
25.
That'd be way better than 75.
No, Polk County.
Polk County.
They're already.
Well, yeah, if they would open the old part for us to use, then we could have everybody there, not pay 75 to Houston County.
But they don't take speed up here.
Yes.
They will.
Yeah, they will.
How many,
It's just they don't
If
have
they
liquor
open their own
cameras right
jail.
now.
okay.
Yeah.
How many of our jailers are actually working over there?
All of it.
All of them.
All of them? They don't have anybody in jail? They don't have any jailers over there?
I do not. I have a sergeant, me, and a lieutenant.
Well, that's the man I talked to that used to work for us anyway. Was that the man I talked to yesterday?
The lieutenant?
Probably, I guess, the young man over there.
No, lieutenant wasn't there yesterday. You talked to a young man in my jail yesterday? Was it after 6?
No, yesterday, I don't know what time it was.
Oh, yesterday morning?
I don't know, I think it was
Oh,
yesterday.
Dalton Wells.
Yeah. Young
He's
boy, young guy.
Yeah, Dalton Wells. He's an armed jailer, so I'm using him for transport.
I just seen him. Seen him there. So we got a contract with Houston County, we got one with Walker County, and Polk County. And you're trying to funnel everybody you can to Polk County, right?
Yes, they just won't take any females. They don't have room to house females for us.
Yeah, they probably don't have near as many female bids.
They do.
Nobody does.
They do not.
We don't.
Thank you for the All right. Does anybody make a motion to approve? I have a motion by Commissioner Brandon to approve these temporary contracts. Second by Commissioner McNally. Any other questions, comments? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, it's unanimous. 5-0. Sheriff, I think there's a spot on there for you to sit down.
Sheriff, who calls the jail commission to come inspect now that we're closed?
It would be us, once, the engineers or whoever coming, they say, hey, that's it, it's done, it ain't leaking, it's good to go. Then I would make a phone call, and, they would send an inspector or two out, and they would go through, check everything, fire, life safety, computer wires, everything.
But as far as you know, there's only the roof is the problem. Only the roof is the problem.
And master switch.
What's the problem? She's shaking her head.
Until it fell in on the
Ceiling?
fire, life safety panel, the camera system, the book, the picket that holds all the information, all the buttons that we can push to open a door, close the door, all of those. Once they say it's good, it's good.
So
It's a place for the sheriff and,
is it a problem? Everything a problem? Is it broke?
Yes, it's broke right now.
Have y'all called contractors to come fix it?
Not yet.
I mean,
We're going,
he's called maintenance will deal with that.
with the
The electrical engineer with insurance is looking at all this tomorrow.
Thought he said the fire or something.
fire and safety, yeah.
There's your guy.
I'm just saying, if we happen to get the roof patched and it's useful, then why are we waiting until that witching hour call? If there's something else that they can come say, hey,
And there is an electrical engineer coming tomorrow.
I guess it's dirty laundry.
because they're talking about this roof.
No, I think those are.
Oh, there's two.
Two different ones?
The way a computer system, there's a lot of things that mess up. So the idea of being an engineer can analyze all this and tell us what we need.
Didn't it rain on the radio, dispatch too?
Yes.
Engineers don't help us with the roof. I don't know about all that other stuff. This
Let's say
ain't,
somebody else come for that too.
Yes, there's an electrical.
what was that? Did I hear a motion?
I make a motion.
All in favor say aye. Thank you very much.
She said, hang on.
You know, these good there? on these.
My signature.
Yeah, that's getting the auditors.
Houston County, the auditor here.
I tried to do the best I can.